ready. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Maricón, el juego está conectado con YouTube, no está conectado con Instagram, no está conectado con Instagram. Búscalo en YouTube, maricón, ahí. Es más fácil buscarlo. Hey, rule.
Now, attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. So coming to the plate, Rafael De Leon. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. Halfway home, still no score. Standing in, Rafael De Leon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, make it yours. Ready with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Nice work that time from the Milwaukee bullpen. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Dominic Smith. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. With 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in the gap.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Milwaukee leaves one. We are still scoreless. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Corey Lee, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Rafael De Leon. He'll be the one to start in the 10th. He's ready to get the offering. And it's fouled away.
0-0 en décimo.
The windup and the 0-1.
Toma. Que te vi dado y se fue a bola.
Back the left fielder to the track.
Adiós.
And they have taken the lead.
Se llama Rafael. Número 17.
As they get on the board
Conmigo
first,
no.
it's 1-0.
Te vio que palo, Rubito, ese jugador es mío.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Steven Nogasek gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Isaiah earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. Zach, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Nítido, ¿verdad? Ahí.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 1 run on 12 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base.
It's time for baseball on MLB. Standing in, Rafael De Leon, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone.
Mira a ver cómo dice atrás, Rubito, De León.
A solo shot here to left.
Rubito, el mejor jugador se vio como la saque de una vez.
Mire, bang. Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't.
Into the box, Rafael De Leon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
Ande el diablo, la saqué de nuevo por los 400.
2-run shot to straightaway center. His second of the game as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, you can see ese jugador la pámpara, the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rafael De Leon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosarena will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the into the box. Rafael De Leon. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Miami down in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score today. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first. 4-2 the final score today.
Don Rone. Fue en dos tablas. Freiley. Fue dos tablas que di. Freiley. Fue dos tablas que di. ¿Para dónde tú vas a correr, muchacho? Caco el ocrio. Caco el ocrio. Caco el ocrio. Caco el ocrio. 566, 568 estoy bateando. El diablo, 6 récord.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Pinch hitting for Miami. Number 11, Rafael.
And there he goes towards second. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Marlins 4 and the Padres 1. Shea Spitzbarth enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 1, Shea.
Freily lo está viendo, Freily. Sí que tiene ese jugador tuyo, diablo, me sacaron su mamachola.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trent Thornton earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Isaiah Larkin hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly.
So striding in, Kerry McNair. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Kerry.
Now the 0-1. And a liner, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. Digging in now for San Diego, Luis Camposano. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. The 1-2. Sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now in the box, Rafael De Leon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder, Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and the Marlins have come back to tie things at 3. Rafael De Leon will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Tucker will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now at the plate, Rafael De Leon comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 0-1 on its way. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Gonna be a tough play. Throwing to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. San Diego took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Shane Bieber notches his 3rd win of the year. Jose Suarez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Brett Martin closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watley, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Peterson is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael De Leon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave.
Striding into the box, Rafael De Leon. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Chequea, a ver, la voy a sacar de nuevo.
Now the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Dominguez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big...
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from 3rd. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at 3rd.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Striding in, Derek Hall.
Now batting, the first baseman, Derek.
Te voy a enseñar hoy a jugar.
Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd. Oh, he makes the stop in time.
Quédate ahí para que me vea mejor.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Striding in once again, Rafael De Leon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this shot. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Taylor Trammell.
Taylor Trammell.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Leading off the inning, Kerry McNair. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good, so down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want.
Digging in, Rafael De Leon. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on.
Ready for another shot now. Rafael De Leon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Fish put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Randy Dobnik earns win number 4 on the season. David Peterson was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Mira, Freddy, tú le tienes que llenar eso y tuyo, ve. Tú le das ahí, ve. Y le das play ahí. Y todos esos cuadros que están ahí, ve, al lado, allá también, al lado, tú lo tienes que llenar eso. Le das ahí, ve. Le das play ahí. Eso te sirve para que tú bates más. ...43 juegos, mira, ve. 84 hits. 55 remolcados. 43 juegos, mira, ve. Bateo 503. 25 doble, un triple. ¿Qué jugador tiene más que él? José, muchacho, ¿qué es lo que tú dices? Que enseñando a Frey cómo se juega, que dice que el jugador es mejor que el mío. José, muchacho, ¿qué es lo que tú dices? Que enseñando a Frey cómo se juega, que dice que el jugador es mejor que el mío. Vamos a darle subirle el nivel ahí. Tuve bateo, chisa, 500 y pico.
Yo entré a ver.
Ponte ahí.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next.
Así como el mío, lo más duro es mío, loco.
Ethan Hankins is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound.
He reined in. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles. And
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Marlins leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now for Cincinnati, Daniel Polka. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off. Digging in now, Rafael De Leon. Lifted in the air out to right. Number 45 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Miami down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in once again, Aristides Aquino, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Rafael De Leon, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So another exception. In now for the Reds, C.J. Abrams. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Ready now for the Marlins, Rafael De Leon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Right fielder.
So stepping in, Austin Meadows, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there, base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Pat Valaika goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Cincinnati Reds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left.
We are under stepping in, Rafael De Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 25 for him on the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0. The pitcher, Mark Trainer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. At the plate, Rafael De Leon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's in there, base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu for him right now. Last time out, he surrendered 6 runs, and he's given up 4 here already.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. One there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Ready once again, Rafael De Leon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Rafael De Leon will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Miami came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. James Bourque claims the win out of the pen, his first. Isaiah Larkin records the save, his 8th of the season.
Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati stepping up to the plate, Rafael De Leon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. De Leon has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard. The next 0-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Michael.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Digging in, Rafael De Leon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Line towards center field. Ciani is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. On one hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael De Leon. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Digging in, Rafael De Leon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he's certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back to center fielder, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to left center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final today. The Miami Marlins crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Luke Weaver earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Isaiah Larkin wraps it up with a save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Joining us here this afternoon, And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Dile algo, Jelly, dile algo. Está diciendo que
pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 11, Rafael.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that one is gone.
Estoy entrando y sacando la pava de una vez. Chequea, a ver. Mira cómo corre abajo, ¿no?
So a solo shot down the line in left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs. Now,
Stephen Nogasek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is.
Definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
6-4, the outcome today. The Cincinnati Reds smashed the ball.
12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
6-4, the outcome today. The Cincinnati Reds smashed the ball.
Un turno, marón. Ay, ay, ay. Tú te dices. Pavo, dile algo a Chacho. Ave de bateo, eso me lo suben ahí, sí. Y voy a la práctica, no me quieren mirar, a ver, velocidad, ya no me quieren subir más de velocidad, 97. Y voy a la práctica, no me quieren mirar, a ver, velocidad, ya no me quieren subir más de velocidad, 97.
The team is pressed to step up their focus defensively.
Tommy, chequea, loco. Que de 3 me quedó después juego ahora. Tommy, chequea, loco. Que de 3 me quedó después juego ahora.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Randy Dobnak is ready to go as she'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Coming to the plate now, Jason Dominguez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-2 home, skied into very shallow right. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next from Miami, Derek Hall, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here's the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Trammell will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the... So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Slow little roller to third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
The third baseman, Rafael.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Rafael De Leon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let's go.
He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
No, con dos en base.
So a 3-run shot to left center. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Honrones. 29 honrones tengo, el diablo. Oye, tenía 9 honrones antes de comenzar a jugar hoy. Y ya tengo 29, hago 20 honrones.
And this could be the beginning.
In now, Rafael De Leon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy.
Hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 8. Ready to take his hacks again, Rafael De Leon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Quinn comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Miami Marlins slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Randy Dobnak earned his 5th win of the year. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Ethan Hankins, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. His last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 30. Ready now, Rafael De Leon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Amaya, the runner at first with 1 gun in the inning.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your fix.
Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side.
Doble play.
So digging in now, Rafael De Leon. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Settling in now, Rafael De Leon in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. To third now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
Hey, catch up. Your turn right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Trammell is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to as they didn't panic or press. They just game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to as they didn't panic or